principles or the branch of knowledge dealing with these. Understand that the definition of ethical is accurate, but also understand that the definition can become personalized to fit the mentality of those who use it. Azriel at one time used it, but there was something to make her change.
Truthfully, do I feel sad for him? Yes, I do. Do I feel sorry for him? No, I don't. And that's just the truth. He's been doing this since 1990, over and over and over again. Once he won his 2008 trial, that was almost like a slap in the face for him to continue to still be fucking Sean while the trial was going on. Had her living in a garage. Continued to be with her all those years. Now, America doesn't know that. I know that. Now America knows that based off the documentary. But I'm just saying, it's a slap in the face to continue to do something that you've already been, accused of. And I feel like it's a slap in the face to America. Like, if I've already been accused of something, there is no way in hell that I'm ever going to put myself in the position for you to have R. Kelly and Little or Girl or McDonald's in the same sentence. Period. I'm sorry. And the fact that he just played with his life like that and took that big of a gamble and was just felt like that inevitable to the point where he felt like he was untouchable, then I feel like whatever happens to him, he definitely do deserve it because he had more than enough time. He had 30 years to change his ways and he did not.
Why do you think he?
Because no girl has ever, in the moment of it happening, said no, or I don't want to, or this is not right. Because this is what he'll do. He'll say, oh, I have a girl I want you to meet. You'll be like, okay. And then when you go in there, the girl is already in the bedroom fucking naked. And then you just have no choice but to jump into whatever it is. Because now you're like, okay, I don't want to embarrass him. I don't want to be like, this is not something I want to do. Then he's going to be upset because he came to me and said, look, I have this girl who wants to meet you. So you're almost put in a position where it's like, you can't really stop it. You just can't stop because he just throws you in that position without even giving you a head warning of what you're about to run into. He just puts you in that position.
What if you say no?
If you say no, he's probably going to curse you out. And then you're probably still going to leave. He's probably still going to get with that person. And then he's probably going to beat you or spank you or chastise you however he can to show you never to embarrass him like that again. And that's what he's done before.
So he'll just, he beat on you.
What?
He would just beat on you.
Basically, if you did something wrong, if you came out of this room without knocking, that's a spanking. If you go downstairs,
what's a spanking?
Like he's gonna beat you.
Like a beat you, like a slap you on the ass?
Yeah, like a slap you on the ass, but slap you on the ass 10 times with all of his might until you have whelps on your ass. That's a spanking. And depending on how severe it is, like forgetting to walk out, that may be like 3 or 4 spankings. You're gonna cry, but after about 10 minutes, you're gonna be back normal. Like if you look at another man, or if you're at the mall and a man helps you and you don't tell him, that's about 10 spankings. Keeping secrets, that's about 15, 20 spankings. Over and over and over and over again. And then you just become like, okay, I'm not going to tell this girl anything because I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get a spanking or anything like that. Now, it depends. Like I said, every girl is different. Like me, I allowed that, but after so long, like when I got 19, 20, I started telling him, like, look, this is not something that, I'm comfortable with. We're going to have to, handle, like, when we have conflicts a different way, because it's just not something that I'm comfortable with anymore. We talk about kids, we talk about marriage. That got to stop, one way or the other. Now, other women, they just weren't vocal. They were more insecure about themselves. So yes, she would take real beatings. Like he would slap her in her face, punch her in her face, hit her with shoes, all kinds of stuff. Like seriously. Yes.
Started this production, Azriel was still in the corner of R. Kelly. Her attitude was more on the defensive side. She was reluctant to bash Kelly, Yet, she was willing to question other accusers. So the biggest question to us was, what made her change? What was her breaking point? The final straw to break the camel's back, so to speak. Azriel has set up an interview with us to be done in Chicago, at the Doubletree Hotel. Based on past experiences with her, that didn't seem strange or ring any alarms because she'd also taped prior in Florida and in Las Vegas. Her reason for coming to Chicago was to film and record several songs for a project her and her father were working on independent from this production. Azriel's sole direction at that time was to get a deal in entertainment. She had just gotten out of a